So I've had a Google account since seventh grade when our school made us all one when they gave us Chromebooks. But after all these years, I only knew the basic stuff like email, drive, slides, and that's pretty much it. I didn't go into depth with everything. So after completing Unit 3 and 4, I learned about things I kind of heard about, but I never used or really looked into. One thing that is so simple but I thought was so cool was the color coding files in your Google Drive. I thought that was so cool. I had no idea you could do that, and I think that'd be very helpful to stay organized because I'm not an organized person, and my files on my computer are just everywhere, which I know is really bad. Uh, in class, we've talked about Google Hangout, but I haven't really thought much about it. I didn't know how much you could do, and I didn't know how many different ways you can communicate with people. It allows you to instant message people, and you can even live video chat with them, which I thought was really cool, and it would be very convenient. For me, I like the Google Educator certification. I think it would be worth it, especially in today's society. Technology keeps advancing. I'm sorry. So it would come in handy not only to look more marketable to schools, but especially ones that are more technology driven, but also for me to have a better understanding and knowledge on technology, just so I could better interpret that into my classroom because I'm not very tech savvy. From middle school to high school, we just used Google, so I got pretty familiar with how to use Drive. Even for me, I found them very easy to work with and they're pretty self explanatory. I've always liked Google, but once I got my MacBook 2 summers ago, once I got Microsoft Word and Excel and PowerPoint, that's what I use. So I've gotten kind of familiar with it, but I would say Google is easier to work with, but I do like Microsoft, and would probably choose it over Google. The advantages are for Google that you can log in at any time, even when you're offline, and can work from anywhere and can log in and share your presentations. While Microsoft, you have to email it to yourself to share it, and the software, even it is more advanced than Google, but it's not a deal breaker to me. I mainly use Microsoft because that's what's downloaded on my Mac, so that's what I use. But I would probably say that Google and Microsoft both have their advantages and disadvantages, but I feel it's beneficial for everyone to at least have used both and kind of have a general knowledge on how to use both, no matter like where you're doing.